this is what's happening to Jayden Daniels now. The new national currency just dropped, right? Everybody's making jokes of everything that's 5 related. The number 5, my jersey number in college. Everyone's making jokes of this. So now I want y'all to beat it up in the comments, and I'm going to see some of the other ones. So this is what they're doing to Jayden Daniels. He's the new currency for the $5 bill. Okay. I forgot who's on there for real. So that's Jayden Daniels. We all seen the 5 guys, no longer 5 guys. They calling it 4 guys or 6 guys. I seen the Pentagon, how they saying that now it's not the Pentagon, it's the hexagon. That's a good one. They really just going there on him. Like all things 5. So y'all beat it up in the comments. I want to know all things 5. Okay, so then Ryan Clark had to make this statement before he makes the video. And here's the statement: before the rumor mill runs wild or things get taken out of context, hoping to provide some clarity. The Daniels is the camp understands that the number 5 jersey is not retired at LSU. Oh, they do understand that. So if they understand that, what's the premise of a cease and desist? Talk to me. Nor have they ever asked for it to be. The cease and desist is not about the number itself or about DJ Pickett. I can understand that. It is about respect. You suing for respect? You told somebody, not suing, you told somebody to stop something, or you're going to threaten litigation for respect and the process by which that number was ultimately given out. So they didn't like the process. So you didn't like the fact that Brian Kelly had promised DJ Pickett the number, but since he ain't there no more, Lane Kiffin walk in. And if you don't know Lane Kiffin, one thing you can know about Lane Kiffin, he is going to march to the beat of his own drum. That's who Lane Kiffin is. Lane Kiffin going to do what Lane Kiffin want to do. He was raised in the NFL. His daddy was in the NFL when Lane Kiffin was going, he don't give 2 damns. So he like, why your face all long, DJ? Man, they promised me number 5 and I'm still wearing number 3. He's like, really? Who promised you that? Man, this position coach with Brian Kelly and all them. Man, damn it. You know how I feel about it. I play so much better with 5. She. Hey, say less. Let me look up in the rafters and see if it's up there. Nope. Okay, it's yours. All right, for those attempting to make this about Jayden and Joe Burrow, that narrative is simply not accurate. I can see where Ryan and they're like, look, we said cease and desist. Stop messing with us. Nowhere in our statement did we say Joe Burrow. Now, you may have leaked it out, you may have let it out, you may have said it orally, but I would imagine in a cease and desist, you're not comparing yourself to Joe Burrow. I hope so. If not, you got a bad lawyer. That's a horrible lawyer. And that narrative is simply not accurate. This is about respecting and honoring a young man who brought the program its 3rd Heisman Trophy and represented LSU with distinction. See, now you are comparing yourself because you're comparing yourself to 2 other people, not just Joe Burrow, but the other dude who won the Heisman. Sorry, I forgot your name, brother. And comparison is the thief of all joy. So why are you comparing? But I understand you're trying to say you did it for them, you did it for me. So then let's take away the first sentence, which is you're not comparing him to Joe Burrow because you actually are. See what I'm saying? Come on, writing 101. Come on, proofread, Ryan, proofread. I've spoken with people on both sides about this situation. Sure, you have. And I'll add this. I don't believe nobody ever do. I spoke to both people. Who you call? LSU? Yeah, he probably did. Okay, I take it back. I'm sorry, Ryan. You did talk to Lane Kiffin maybe or someone in the administration. I love this young man and I love my school. We ain't asked you that. My hope is that this situation can be resolved in a respectful manner that honors everyone involved and most importantly, recognizes what Jayden Daniels accomplished for LSU. I hate these kind of sentences. It can be resolved in a respectful manner that honors everyone involved. I'll probably write those too. Slap me upside my head when I write something like that. First of all, you disrespected me, so I need my respect. Then I hope you feel good about giving me my respect. If not, oh, well, I don't care how you feel. Give me my respect. That's what he should have wrote. That's how I feel. Now, Jayden wants to focus on the excitement around the team, how well camp is going, and winning games for the Commanders. That last sentence right there sounds like you on the payroll. Now, Jayden wants to focus on the excitement around the team. Who's stopping him from right now? You could write a cease and desist and still be focused on the excitement of the team. It's just a letter. You starting to act like, what's her name? The coach for the Indiana Fever, what's her name? Something White. What's her name? I had her name right here. White. What's her name? Stephanie White. Come on now, no Stephanie White. Don't do that, Brian Clark. Now Jayden wants to focus on the excitement around the team and how well camp is going and winning games for the Commanders. Yeah, all right. People are so fake. It's just not, look, y'all shouldn't have put me through no fire because now I'm about to burn y'all with this BS. He wants to focus. He played football, dog. His lawyer wrote a cease and desist. You think those two have changed his personality one bit, have changed his energy systems one bit, has changed his foci one bit? Anyway, while it is 5 a.m, why are you so riled up? Because it's real. Oh, man. So anyway, that ain't it. That ain't it. We ain't got there yet. Now, Ryan going to do a video, and you know when he do a video, that's when we going to get to it. So right now, I'm looking at this like, what the hell are we talking about? Y'all said the Jackson 4. Oh, man, that's gangster. So Ryan got a video out. We got to get to the pivot. The smear campaign is real. So let's give Ryan his fair due because it ain't right. It just ain't right, man. But y'all make sure we're not comparing him to Joe Burrow because that's supposed to be the theme, at least coming from Jayden Daniels' camp, or at least Ryan Clark is saying it. So keep Joe Burrow's name out your mouth. I don't understand why you would want to compare yourself to Joe Burrow. What are you trying to do? Throw a rope and hang on by his ankles and be like, you see how great he was? I was close. Like, man, people don't. I hate level jumping. Like, don't be higher than you are, but don't be lower either. Like, don't lie with false humility. Oh, this outfit, oh, this is nothing. Or don't also be like, man, I look like him. If you really look and squint, don't do either of that. Just be happy where you are, dog. It's really good right where you are. It really is.
Number 20, that was worn by Billy Cannon in 1958 when he won the Heisman. It's never been worn.
It's 1958. You know how we respect our elders. Sometimes we go too far. If somebody did something in 1958, we'd be thinking it's so historic and, oh my God, it's part of the foundation of this program. They don't even challenge it. They're like, why are you going to mess with that old man? Let that man live, even though you know he ain't alive. Let that legacy go, man. So I understand when it's come to 1958, like people do that at Columbia a lot. You know, they be going like, oh, Marcellus and Lou Gehrig. Marcellus is the greatest prospect since Lou Gehrig. I was like, dog, stop. The hell, that's Lou Gehrig. Like, first of all, what you gonna compare? He ain't on YouTube like me. But second of all, that's Lou Gehrig. Like, I don't want to be compared to Lou Gehrig. I don't want to be compared to nobody like that. It ain't a fair fight for him. It's like he did that. He laid the groundwork, the bricks. I'm stepping on his shoulders. Shut it. I hate when people do that.
Joe Burrow finished school in 2019, 2020, and it's never been worn. I don't know if we have a rule. That is just a tradition that is carried on at LSU. I don't believe numbers in college should be retired. Alabama, they give those numbers away right away. Indiana, they give those numbers right away. I believe you can put the number in the rafter with your name. They might give you a statue if you want that, but the number should be worn because that's how people can still remember who you were. Right? And it's college, and there's 100 people on the team, and the best players wear single digits and all those things. My biggest issue, though.
Before you get to your biggest issue, he ain't lying. The best player be looking for them single digits. Boy, it's like we little kids. You be like, all right, who wearing number 1? Me? It's like 900 people said me. They all like, at LSU, they all like 5 4-stars. You're like, oh, damn, here we go. It's a thing. Now, it's a thing until it's not a thing. Like, it's like a Christmas present. You want it, you want it, you want it. And if you get it, yeah. And if you don't get it, oh man, dang. I thought come on. And then about 10 seconds later, you playing with the other toys you got. Like, what you gonna do? You gonna cry over your number? No, in a few minutes, you're gonna be like, all right, oh well, they ain't give me my number, so it's time to go ball. So let's not make a lot of this, but when you see 2 other dudes, you can find yourself in the category with 2 other dudes who were given this treatment. And I'm assuming that 1858 Heisman winner was a white guy. I'm assuming that. So 2 white guys who won. I know how they play. I know how the race hustlers do. So 2 white guys won, and then the black guy wins, but they don't give the black guy the same thing they gave the white guy. Ooh, something different. Strong argument. Please tell me why you're going to act different now. Listen.
Is people pitting Joe and Jayden against each other and trying to act like Jayden wasn't that boy at the school.
He was that boy.
Right? It was a different time. I think Joe's the greatest player to ever play for LSU. I think he's at the top, and I think you talk about the Tyrann Matthews and the Kevin Fulks and the Leonard Fournettes, but Jayden Daniels is in that conversation. Joe Burrow won the national championship because he was great.
Okay, you're right. Jayden Daniels is in that conversation. Tyrann Mathieu. Oh, Kevin Falk. Oh, come on. It was some dudes. Leonard Fournette. He said it. Respect. He's in that conversation. But then none of them are in the conversation with Joe Burrow. You get it? I mean, it's almost like the Tom Brady GOAT argument. Like, at a certain point, you just got to say there's tier two. Everyone's fighting for the top of tier two. I'm just telling you, I'm not talking about who's better. I understand where Ryan's coming from. I understand where you fans are coming from. I feel the same way. But I got smacked in the face with reality. Greater, like you get your name put away, not because you're the best, it's because you did great things there. I have my jersey retired from high school, okay? And I'm in the Hall of Fame in college too. So, like, they do that. They don't do it because you better. Rory Wilfork on my football team at Columbia, same year, senior year, was better than me. He was better. But he wasn't greater because he didn't go to the league and stick. He went to the league, got cut twice, and it was like, I'm going to be a Wall Street executive. That's what he is still. All right? Financial services. Great. But greater, you get up there. So greater, Joe Burrow, Tom Brady. We're not going to talk about Elway better. Okay. Marino better. I know they could throw that thing. Peyton Manning better. I know, I agree. But who's greater? Who's by themselves? His name is Tom Brady. His name is Joe Burrow.
But 14 people got drafted in that next draft. 10 people got drafted in the first 3 rounds. 7 people got drafted in the first 2 rounds. And later on the next year, Jamar Chase and Terrace Marshall were drafted in the first 2 rounds. Derek Stingley was then drafted number 3 overall. It was a different deal, that team, as compared to the teams that Jayden played for. And people were talking about not winning. They were 10-3, and in the games they lost, they gave up 45, 42, and 55.
Okay, this is not embarrassing. I don't want to be hyperbolic, but it is. Because anybody knows in sports that when you got this much explanation, that means you don't qualify. Look, we don't want to hear all that. Nobody cares. Oh, you were on a better team. That's why you were greater. What's your point? Oh, because you were born then, you did better. What's your point? Like, did I do what I did with what I was given? Yes. Well, then that's why I'm great. We came down. You expect us to squint? I'm listening to you, Ryan, because I respect you and I like this video. But if I wasn't working right now, I'm not listening to you talk about, well, his team has this guy and this many first rounders. And shut it. This is why track and field is the purest sport, the first sport, and the best sport. Even though it ain't got the best ratings and people don't gravitate towards it, ain't nothing like a track and field event or meet. Nothing like the 100 meters at the Olympic Games. You want to know why? Because there's no explanations needed. Get your ass on that line. All y'all line up together, all 9 lanes to your mark. I don't want to hear about your coach now. I don't even know who your coach is. I don't care what you're wearing. I don't care what uniform I don't care. Shut it. Stay still. He got a gun too. He like, shut it. I said to your mark. He looking up and down the line like he mobbing on him. What a fool. Set. He say set. Bah. I don't want to hear nothing else. Don't leave early. Your ass is gone home. Bah. See you about 9-10 seconds. Let's see what happens. After that, I don't want to hear my start. Oh, I stumbled out the blocks. Oh, my training. Shut it. You go upstairs after a track race in a track meet, all they say is, oh, what place you get? What was your time? That's it. Pass the Munchos. I don't want to hear nothing else. Pass the Munchos. All this, oh, he played with this many first rounders and that. Man, dude, come on, dog. Come on.
They could have had Tom Brady and it wouldn't have mattered. And so to me, for former players and for fans, remember what this young man did. There was 5-5 seasons, 6-7 seasons, 7-6 seasons. The 2 best seasons you have had since the national championship, Jayden Daniels was your quarterback. And he has never, ever misrepresented his school or himself by the way he conducted himself.
He has not. But see, now this is when you insert him in places he doesn't belong. No one even talking about or thinking about how Jayden Daniels misrepresents us, or if you LSU people. You're not. But you're also saying that doesn't mean since you've been a good guy and you balled out when you were here, that you are Joe Burrow. And let's be real, nobody knows what Mr. 1858 did. I don't. He grandfathered in. That's why they say that clause. You're grandfathered in. I don't know what the hell he did. I don't. And you don't either. So let's leave that alone. From our eyeballs for what stains our brain, and this is what's real. Brian Kelly and his staff promised the number to a recruit, and he was closer to Jayden Daniels' success on the field than we are right now. Talk to him. He said that, not us. You get mad at this is why he's getting so much criticism and ridicule. Because they like, if you want to stick up for a guy that shouldn't even be in the fight, now you jumping in. Now it's 2-on-1, 20v1, whatever you want to say, Drake. So now you doing all that. Now people gonna come back. The people gonna like, oh, LSU, we got your back. And that's why he's on $5 bills in the hexagon now instead of the Pentagon. It's crazy.
And whenever this is solved, we should welcome him back. We should love on him, and we should be grateful for what he did, because you can't take away 5,000 total yards and 50 tubs in 12 games. I do think we need to be fair about that.
Say something. Shannon, like, man, look, this ain't even my fight. I ain't got nothing to say about it. 1, 2, I don't like the softness. Let's love on him. I'm not loving on Jayden Daniels. He already balled out. What the hell are you talking about? If he don't get all the accolades he deserves, oh well, these are the breaks. The hell you talking about? I didn't get to the Pro Bowl my first year. I should have been. My last year in Buffalo, I should have been a Pro Bowler. I remember standing there. Wade Phillips brought everybody in. He was talking about the Pro Bowlers. I was an alternate. Now, today's Pro Bowl, I would have played. You know how like Shadura was an alternate, but he played and ended up being in the Pro Bowl? Respect. Back in my days, you was an alternate. Somebody had to die or be sick. They had to get shot, or they in that thing. It was in Hawaii. I ain't missing no Pro Bowls. So my first one, I should have been in there, voted as a starter or something. I was balling. That was a sick year, my last year in Buffalo. Nope. I'm sitting there, my heart dropping. You think I had a rally and needed to be loved on? Ball out next year, and I did. Then I made the Pro Bowl. So I was like, all right, good. Then again, but I'm an alternate again. I'm like, man, y'all keep playing with me, dog. But point is, you ain't got to love on us, dog. We playing the sport. We got what we deserve. It's rare cases when you don't get what you deserve. It's rare, but it happens. It happens. It does happen. So I think it's fascinating as a conversation, as an argument, because everybody's on all sides of it. All right, let me see what y'all doing. Beat it up in the comments. Top fans, first of all. Then I got to see some of y'all. I know y'all got some good ones. I saw somebody say you can't give a high five no more.